Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another video, okay? The T on NPD and relationships. Listen, y'all. Y'all know how we do it. Listen, if you've been watching the content for some time and you have not yet subscribed, I want to invite you all to hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button, and come follow me as we discover our destinies. Of course, to my new subscribers and new followers, hey, y'all, welcome, family. And to my tribe and family at large, listen, welcome back. Thank you all for visiting my media resource and finding value in something that I have to say. I appreciate your time, family. And if you like the content that I'm bringing to you, why don't we let the YouTube community know? And y'all know how we do that. We just simply hit that like button. It gives our tribe and our family right here the greatest opportunity to grow. So y'all, we had our Thursday night live stream last night. I want to thank you all so much for those of you that were able to join us, and then those that were able to catch it on the replay. It was a dynamic message. I believe that if you have not watched it, try to carve some time out to chop it up if you have to in bits and pieces to watch it. But it was really some good information that I think is going to take your healing to another level if you didn't get an opportunity to see it last night. But y'all, let me tell you, the Holy Ghost met us there. The Holy Spirit met us there. Okay, we go live here on the channel every Thursday, at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I want to see you here, okay? I want to see you here. Listen, but the goal of the day is 1.2K, all right? 1.2K. If I could get y'all to just help me out, hit that like button. 1.2K plus, actually. So if you're rocks with your girl, come on, help a sister out and hit that like button, okay? All right, y'all. So let's jump into the topic of this video. The narcissist hates boundaries, okay? And I've talked a little bit about this on the channel, but I want to kind of dig in a little deeper, okay? I don't think I've actually covered the whole boundaries piece of it, but the narcissists hate boundaries, okay? And that includes yours. That includes yours. So if you have a narcissist around you, whether it is a family member, whether it's on the job, whether it's a romantic partner, narcissists hate boundaries, period. Okay. And not only do they hate it, but there are consequences for you having them. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, this is a lot of the reason why, some people, and I'm going to tell you why I'm doing this, okay? Because some people think that they can re-engage with the narcissist. Some think that they can still keep low to minimal contact, especially with a romantic, with a partner, a romantic partner, what have you. And then they don't have and they could just keep that in place and still kind of, keep them at bay with boundaries. First of all, a narcissist they don't like boundaries. That's why they love bomb you the way that they do. Okay. That's why they don't say no to you in the beginning, because they don't want you to say no to them. Okay. So they love bomb you. They do all of this stuff to get you to remove any controls, any conditions, and that includes boundaries. They want all of that out of the way. They don't want you having boundaries, because that means that they don't get to manipulate you. That means that you have terms and conditions. Narcissists don't want terms and conditions. They want control. Okay, so if you think that somehow or another you're going to lay down the law and put some boundaries down, I can guarantee you, challenge me on it. I can guarantee you it's going to be some folks in the comment section will tell you they tried to put down boundaries for the narcissist. The narcissist ran right on over their boundaries like a dump truck. Okay, this is what they do. Because for one thing, boundaries are something that you say with your mouth. Okay. They don't actually understand, they don't take seriously what you say. Narcissists take seriously what you do. Okay. They pay attention to actions. They don't pay attention to words. They could care less about your words. You understand what I'm saying? So you put down boundaries. This is a lot of the reason why when you went through that devalue stage, if you came into the addiction ship trying to tell the narcissist, listen, I don't like to be called after this hour. I want to go to this particular restaurant. I want to do this particular thing or this, that, and the third. I'm going to tell you, if that's what you came into the addiction ship with, telling the narcissist, kind of like things that you expect or whatever, the narcissist doesn't see that as you having a preference. Already, you have put in their mind, you already started the hate. Okay, you already started the hate agenda in their mind when you started telling them the things that you like and you don't like. And you thought that the narcissist was just listening to you because they just were really interested in you. As soon as you started saying, oh, I can't stand when someone does this and I hate this and this just bugs me. And you know what the narcissist was sitting there doing? I'm so glad. This is what they were thinking. I'm so glad that you told me that, because that is the very thing that I'm going to do. I'm going to do because this is why I say, you got to get to know a person before you start telling your deepest, darkest secrets to people. Even your likes and dislikes. You need to just let stuff play out. Just have a normal, natural conversation. They don't need to know about your proximity of intimacy, your deepest hates, your deepest desires, your traumas. They don't need to know all of that. No one needs to know that going in. Okay? And see, they hate your boundaries because what that does is it puts the pause or it puts the stop on their control. And they can't work with you except they have control. And they have to have control because they need to listen. I'm going deep. Y'all hit that like button for me, please. They got to have control so they can manipulate you. This is why I said last night, you got to get out of your feelings. You understand what I'm saying? You got to start operating from a mature place, and that is from your spirit. That is through your logic when you are dealing with people, and reserve your emotion for those that you are safe with. People that have been properly vetted. Okay? That part. A narcissist just coming in hasn't been properly vetted. They have not been properly vetted. This is somebody that you don't even know who they are. So when you get to that devalue stage, you've already told them the things that you hate, what you don't like, what you won't put up with. And listen, by the time you got to that devalue stage, that narcissist was doing half of what was on that list, if not all of it. Come on here. They were doing half of it, if not all of it. Okay. And you sitting there thinking, you ran it down to this bird. Okay. You ran it down to this helmeted frog. Listen, I don't want this. And I think that, if we do this or that, and you said it to him in a very mature, dignified way. But the way that a narcissist thinks, first of all, it was a narcissistic injury for you to tell them what you felt like you didn't want and what you didn't like. You see what I'm saying? And why would it be an injury? Because what you're saying, because they're sitting there listening to it, thinking to themselves, oh, you think that I'm going to do this to you? So this is why you telling me? And they get offended by that. Now, they would never tell you that. They'll never tell you that. Why are you? Because in their mind, they're like, why are you telling me this? Do you think I'm going to do something like this? I'm insulted, but they won't say that to you because they still trying to get in. But believe me, trust and believe. They are taking notes. They're taking notes. Listen, the narcissist, let me tell you something. A narcissist don't bit more care about your boundaries and whatever you want to do than a hound dog. Listen, than a whistling, strutting hound dog with the tail and the ears up. Okay? A whistling, strutting hound dog with the tail and the wheels up and the ears up. That's it. They don't care nothing about your boundaries. Boundaries for what? You know what I'm saying? The narcissist is going to pay attention to your actions. You got to see what needs to happen is this how you got to operate. You don't tell them birds nothing. You tell them this is the hour that I take calls and, that type of thing, just set normal little stuff. Even when you set little normal stuff like that, you tell a narcissist don't call you after 9 o'clock. The narcissist 2 weeks in is going to call you at 9:25. Okay? That's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to do. I'm talking about, listen, these Chinese crescent, the way that they work is they work on everything. They think of everything backwards. Okay. So whatever you tell them not to do is what they're going to do. They tell you, I don't think like everybody else. Well, you showed them, you ain't never lied about that, because you think just like a demon straight out of hell is how you think. You know what I'm saying? And this is what they do. This is how they get down. This is what, and they tell you straight up front. I don't think like everybody else. I'm different. I told y'all that before. Told you that before. So you putting up boundaries thinking that you're going to save yourself, or you're going to possibly save some type of friendship with this narcissist. Listen, it was never a friendship from the beginning. You were getting hate mail in their mind from the start. Okay, they didn't like your smile. They didn't like your light. They didn't like your positive energy. They didn't like any of that. So that's why they wanted to take possession of it. Come on here. They wanted to take possession of it, literally control you to snuff it out. See, when they figure out, I'm going to tell you something. When these clowns, okay, when they figure out that they can't take it from you. This is what they got to figure that out first. When they figure out that they can't take what you got, when they figure that out, then what they want to do, the next thing is that, listen, if I can't take it, then you can't have it either. I'm going to destroy it. That's what they think. So you putting up some type of boundary or condition means that you're trying to tell them, no, no, no. You don't tell a narcissist no. You tell them no and watch what they do. Watch what that clown does. Let me tell you something. These sashaying frogs with helmets, listen, they will go all over your boundaries and then turn around and talk crazy to you and tell you you never said that. They will gaslight you, tell you, you never said anything about not doing this or not saying that. You be like, but I told you, I've been saying that. This is the craziness. That's part of that crazy making that they take you through. You can't, listen, if somebody cannot respect, family, y'all, please hit that like button. If somebody cannot respect your boundaries and there are consequences for you trying to basically protect yourself, come on now. If they can't respect that, then how in the world do you think that you're going to have a sensible friendship, a sensible relationship, or a sensible any other type of ship with them? You're not. Because what they're literally telling you is, I am a person that is out of control, so I want to control you and everything about you. That's why I told you they got uncontrollable impulses. So that impulse will tell them, oh, well, they said don't call them after 9 o'clock. That impulse, which is that demon, tells them call them at 9:25. I said it. Call them at 9:25. Call them at 10 o'clock. See if they answer. And then you get frustrated and you tell them about it. They don't care. Nothing. They don't care anything about that. That's your problem. All right. So family, I wanted to put this out here. I want you all to really understand this, okay? And really get what I'm saying to you. All right, family? And please don't hesitate to you got to put your boundaries in place, and you got to stand firm on them. Not walls, but conditions. Remember that, okay? We don't put walls up because you got to be able to screen people. There needs to be a screening process, and conditions allow you to screen and put your boundaries up. You see what I'm saying? But don't allow, when somebody show you that they can run over your desires and your boundaries one time, they'll do it again. When you see that, it's out of there. Lights out. I'm gone. I'm done. Because you don't get a second opportunity to prove to me that you can't do what I asked you to do the first time around. You don't get a second opportunity for that. No, that's nonsense. So family, I wanted to put this out here for you. I love you all. Want you to have a wonderful and safe weekend. Do something nice for yourself, okay? For yourselves. And I will see you all on the next video. And I will see you all healed at the top. Shalom. Peace.